Hey everybody, how are you guys doing today? I had not, other than the vlog, I had not put out a video about the chemical pregnancy at all. I'll take you through the steps of what happened and then how I was feeling as to what I'm actually feeling now. We'll get there. Let's start with June 5th. That's when I was supposed to start my period, and obviously I had those pregnancy tests beforehand saying I was pregnant, and so I had taken a total of probably 4 or 5 tests all together, which all said I was pregnant, which all came out darker each day. So I think I threw them away, or else I'd take pictures. But so I was pregnant. Or so I thought I was pregnant. I started spotting on June 5th, and I spotted with Parker, and I said Oliver and the other one, but it was actually Parker. And I was at a peace about it. I'm like, oh, I'm just spotting, but I'll call my doctor just in case. So I call, and they send me straight over to labs where I get my blood drawn. And it came back rather quickly. They called me and they said, Candace, this test shows that you are not pregnant. I'm like, wait a second, it shows I'm not pregnant? And they're like, well, yeah, it's supposed to be at a 6 and it's at a 3. I'm like, so the hormone's in there? They're like, yes, this is what we call chemical pregnancy. You're not pregnant. I'm like, well, how does my body, she's like, your body thinks that you're pregnant when you're not. I'm like, that doesn't make sense to me, but okay, because I wasn't dwelling on it, it wasn't like mind over matter. I really wasn't dwelling on it. I don't understand how my body could think I was pregnant, but all right. She's like, we're probably not going to send you Monday for blood tests because I'll talk to the doctor, but I don't think there's any reason to send you there because you're not pregnant. I'm like, okay. So that's completely different from a miscarriage, right? That's what I'm thinking is, all right, chemical pregnancy. She said it's just your body thinks you're pregnant. You're not actually pregnant. So I need to know, can I use tampons? What do I use? So they told me that a chemical pregnancy, I'm not pregnant. It was a bit, I was okay with it. I was a little bummed, but I wasn't like all uber depressed like I would be if I lost a baby. And I was doing good. I really was. And then I'm like, you know what? I need to do some research. And because I was confused how my body could think I was pregnant if I was in fact not pregnant. Especially if I wasn't like, oh, I'm pregnant, I'm dwelling on it, I'm pregnant. So then your body, obviously you can create a false positive. So I started looking at what the chemical pregnancy was. And come to find out that I was pregnant. What? Why are they saying that I wasn't pregnant? I was pregnant. I wasn't just, it wasn't just in my mind. Don't mind the little kid in the background. It wasn't just in my mind. It wasn't my body just thinking I was pregnant. I was pregnant. Why would a doctor, or a nurse for that matter, say, you're not pregnant? The definition of a chemical pregnancy, it's when it's an early miscarriage. A very early miscarriage. And the reason why it goes undetected is because most women don't test before their period's supposed to start. So because they don't think you should test before your period starts, that's why they call it chemical pregnancy. Therefore, it's not a real pregnancy. It is a real pregnancy. You are pregnant and you're losing the baby. I am so angry right now. They made me have false emotions, okay? I was pregnant. I was so upset over that. And now a whole new set of emotions had set in. And like yesterday I was feeling down and depressed, and I just can't believe a doctor or nurse is going to tell a woman that she was never pregnant. First of all, that unless you're taking some kind of pill that has that hormone in it, or you're making yourself believe you're pregnant, I don't know. I just miraculously I had HCG in my system. Unbelievable. And so, I had an early miscarriage. That's what I had. Let's call it what it is. It was an early miscarriage. Instead of telling me I wasn't pregnant, don't tell me I wasn't pregnant. It was an early miscarriage. So, I want those of you who don't know what a chemical pregnancy is, because I didn't know. I thought, they made me think it was just my body's way of saying, hey, you're pregnant when you're not. When in fact, the sperm met the egg, it fertilized the egg, it implanted into my uterus. It did. And then I miscarried before I had a chance to really find out if I was pregnant, because I shouldn't have tested beforehand. So we're just going to throw it up in the air and say, you know what, let's call this a chemical pregnancy, because women don't test before their miscarriage period anyway, so they won't even know they were pregnant. So let's just say they're not pregnant. You know what, I did a lot of research on this, and every place I've read about it was a pregnancy. It never said your body was not pregnant. And it also, some sites say they'll lead you to believe that you weren't pregnant when you actually were. It's a loss. And basically, so the sperm meets the egg, fertilizes the egg, and then it goes down the fallopian tube and implants into your uterus. And obviously, there's many reasons why it could have miscarried, They made me think I was crazy. That's how they made me feel. They made me feel like I was crazy for even thinking that I was pregnant. That's how I felt when I got off the phone with my doctor's office, that I wasn't pregnant, and I felt stupid. I felt stupid and I felt crazy, and oh my gosh, come to find out, they're the crazy ones. What the heck? I did not mean for this video to turn into a rant, but I'm angry and I want other people to know. If your doctor says you had a chemical pregnancy and that you're not pregnant, you know what, honey? You were pregnant, okay? You were pregnant. Yes, I had an early miscarriage. Now, I knew that I was probably going to miscarry. I didn't dwell on it, though. I'm prone to miscarriages. If you've seen my miscarriage video, I'll link it in the video. I'm very prone. So this will make miscarriage number 5 for me. I don't know where to go from here. I was talking, or I had a viewer mention that this happened to them, and they didn't know where to go from here. I don't know where to go. My husband's like, we can try for another one. And, I've kind of given up. I can't emotionally take it anymore. I can't emotionally take another miscarriage. I don't know. I've been hugging my kids a little bit tighter. I've been playing with them a lot more. I've been just focusing on the children I have. I don't know where to go. My heart goes back and forth. I want another one. I don't want another one. I want another one. I don't want. There's just too much at risk. I don't know. It's something that I'm going to have to really think about before we make any life-altering decisions. I don't know. I don't know what to think. And then I was reading that ectopic pregnancy, tubal pregnancy, can mimic the symptoms of a chemical pregnancy. Why is my doctor not having my blood tested today? Why are they not testing my blood to make sure the levels are going down? Because if the levels aren't going down, it could very well be an ectopic pregnancy, in which case, most cases, they do not catch it until the woman is about 8 weeks along. I do my research. When it comes to pregnancy especially, I will do my research. And I'm gonna call them, I'm gonna tell them I want a blood test, and if they don't give it to me, I will be switching doctors and I will get a blood test. I can't handle someone telling me that my miscarriage was a figment of my imagination. My pregnancy, miscarriage, both. It wasn't all in my head. If you test early and then you start spotting bleeding and then they do blood tests and tell you weren't pregnant, that was a chemical pregnancy, you were pregnant. Don't let them make you think that was all in your head that you were pregnant. That is crazy. So, I don't know where to go from here. I will let you guys know. But I'll just keep vlogging for a while. I can't. So, if you guys get any useful information out of this, don't forget to give the video a big thumbs up. If you have not yet subscribed, go subscribe. I put out vlogs and videos every single day. And follow me on Facebook, Twitter, and Instagram. I will see you guys tomorrow. Bye.